Hello and welcome to Bell Curve Gaming, and today we've got a bit of a challenge. We're seeing, can we make the new Slaking from Detective Pikachu work? So let's have a bit of a gander at his card, shall we? He's got 180 HP, which sounds pretty good to me. He's got a retreat cost of 4, which means that we can give him some knee pads and an extra 50 HP. So that sounds pretty good to me. And he's got a base damage of 150, which forces our opponent to switch that active Pokemon with one of that bench Pokemon. So that sounds pretty good to me as well. But all this is for 4 colorless NGs on a stage 2 Pokemon. Now this is going to take some work. Now this is actually take 2 of my attempts on trying to get Slaking to work. I tried building a Quagsire Naganadel with rare candies with the idea that I'd be able to get all those NGs onto the Slaking, hopefully by turn 2 and start smashing. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. So this time, we're more focused on trying to bring in a non-NG attacker, so we can attack in the early game, potentially even keeping up with prize cards in the early game, while we set up our Slaking slowly in the background. So, we've got Alolan Meowth and Alolan Persian to help us out. Alolan Meowth, if we're going second, we can spoil the fun, hit for 70, that might get us a cheeky prize card there. But also Alolan Persian, who, with Empty Threat, does 90 if our opponent doesn't have any NGs attached. So, hopefully these guys can keep us up to date with the prize card race. If they can't, we do have counter NGs as well to help act like DCEs for our Slaking, so we can start smashing in a little bit later. The rest of this deck, well, we have some knee pads to try and make our Slaking more tanky, giving him an extra 50 HP. And we have some crushing hammers to try and slow down our opponent. We are a slow deck, we have to slow down our opponent here. And the Acerola here is also clutch to try and prevent our Slaking getting KO'd. If we've got another Slaking just about ready to roll, we can Acerola our Slaking with some damage counters that's about to go down out of here, and then start resetting him back up on the bench, which is kind of nice as well. So that's the deck. Shall we begin? I think we shall. Hello Simdix and welcome. Mulliganed. Alright, so what have I learnt so far? Not a lot really. 4 games where I didn't actually play a card and won. Are you kidding me? I've mulliganed 4 times. Surely I've got enough basics. I've got 3 Meowths, 3 Slakoths, and 2 Orangurus, so that's 8. That's ridiculous. I wish I was running a Marshadow now. It's a huge advantage to my opponent, which is going to be awkward going second, giving my opponent a huge advantage. And might not give me much feedback again, just because I did not get a good hand. Like, just mulligan too many times. Crushing Hammer, that could be clutch. Don't have any NGs, which is going to be an issue. Get rid of that though. And we'll spoil the fun. We'll chip in 70 damage. And that went alright. Maybe I need to up the Crushing Hammer count when I'm thinking about this. 2 might not be high enough. I'm really thinking 2 might not be what I want. So he's able to go and get that NG back, which is a shame. Would not mind finding my way into one of my shrines now. So Vigoroth down. We might be running a Guzma here, just to try and get him a little bit stuck. I mean, do I want a prize card or do I want to get him stuck? Like, when I say stuck, trying to delay for turns. I'm thinking this is what we do. And we'll switch back. We don't have a lot more that we can do, but we get 90 damage out of this one, which is good. I mean, if I attacked into you, I'm potentially getting the KO on the next turn, although that would be in 60. Nah, it would have been a fair way off still. So I've bricked up again, which isn't good. Ah, there we go, Lillie. So, please find me an NG card. That's what I really need now. You can have yourself some knee pads. Or an NG, not the NG that I was hoping for. Probably need more time, don't I? Have an NG. We'll Ultra Ball you two away. We'll go and get me... Okay, so we won't go and get me an Oranguru. They're both prized. Alright, so I am now really relying on draw spoilers, although I do get the KO here. Why did you give me the KO? That's interesting. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan right now of having... which slacking do I go into the active? I mean, I can't attack on the next turn. That is a thing. We'll go you into the active. I know that you're going to be easier to take down, but I want to try and beef up afterwards. So we'll go you to a slacking. Go Oranguru down. We'll Lillie... we'll instruct first. There's an NG, so we'll chuck the NG onto you for the moment. As I'm assuming you're just going to go down. So Lillie. Got a counter NG. We do have a lovely shrine. And... we'll nest ball here. We've got a switch on the next turn when I think about it. So that's how we play. Start chipping away on that back line. I mean, if you're going to try and gold rush these, you're going to be burning through a lot of resources. Really don't want that Timeless GX to go off though. Got a clutch draw there. So, slacking survives. We've got a switch that we can get rid of this Dugtrio. We got the draw support for the next turn, which is really good for me. Or... nah, this is how we play. Because you're only hitting 80 on the next turn, aren't you? So, we shall switch to the Persian. You're only good to me if I go down. We'll chuck you on anyway. We'll get a draw with the Oranguru. So at the moment, you're no good to me, really. We will go and get myself another Slakoth down. And we'll just empty threat, get rid of this Dugtrio. Like, you're really no good to me. Do I counter NG? That's the question now. So I have a feeling there'll be a GX move coming on this turn. Which is just begging the question, do I counter energy? Yeah, so here's the GX move coming. We'll give up the Slakoth. Hopefully he doesn't have a Guzma or anything. Because if the slacking goes down... oh, he's not going down, is he? So we're even on prize cards. So right now, that... I need another NG. The counter NG is not doing anything for me. Crushing Hammer doesn't do anything for me right now. where thinning does. So we'll just draw from the Oranguru first, see if I can get myself something good. There's another counter NG, that's just what's going to have to go. Don't know if I want to run counter NGs anymore. Have yourself some knee pads. And we'll go and Rescue Stretcher the Slakoth back. I just want to try and get another one of these up. So from here, we pitch. Get rid of the Dialga. Get 2 more prize cards. In fact, we're in a really good spot now. These DCEs could have showed themselves early. I do think I keep the counter NGs though. They're just like a basic NG card, I guess. If I do go down, which is likely to go down in the prize card, they can be useful there. Probably got a lot of work to do now to try and get a KO. Because I have a lot of HP. Although, that's a good easy way to get a KO. But that's our game. Oh, you didn't get the KO. So I'll just Acerola for game. So Acerola you up. Chuck the Slaking down. And that's game. So what did I learn out of that game? Because that's the first actual full game I played. Counter NGs, maybe keep them, maybe not. I'm thinking we do for the moment. Because that was a very slow build. Having double Oranguru prized, it hurts. So I'll maybe, well I've got 10 draw support. I think that was just bad pricing. So let's play another one to see how we go. Hello, Sigol. Welcome. Alright, Slakoth down front. Where's my cat when I need him? What have we got coming? Can't really tell. Oh, I forgot to increase the hammer count. I think I need more hammers in this deck. I haven't really decided what that's going to be for yet, but I'm thinking I need more hammers in this deck. Alright, so we'll go Slakoth in the background. Chuck a DCE to him. Chuck a Shrine. We'll Ultra Ball the Persian and the Tate Liza. We'll go and get another, in fact we'll actually go and get Oranguru down here, just so I've got some draw for later. Although I probably should have got the cat, just so I've got a sacrifice if he gets the KO on the next turn. Alright, well that's done. So at this stage my sacrifice is probably Oranguru. If he does manage to get the KO here. It's got the rare candies, so that's great for him. I gotta look at what this guy does. So if this attack Pokemon was healed during this turn, does an extra 80 damage. Ooh, that's an interesting deck. I like. But he's doing 160, so if I can get into my slackings, you're not one-shotting at least. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. And the NG attack is going to be awkward. So, yeah, like I said, we'll see what happens. We are going to Vigoroth here. we are going to DCE down on the Vigoroth, or counter NG. I reckon we'll counter NG to this Vigoroth, and we'll just Cynthia. Get a fresh hand. Oh, we do have some knee pads to play. We've got an Alolan Meowth. Have yourself some knee pads. Might chuck a couple of cats down. Have yourself some knee pads. I really don't know if I want to bring you up right now, so we'll just Oranguru instruct for 1. And for the moment, we're done. So there's the Goodra up front. That's all we've got for the moment. So we will Crushing Hammer, hopefully get rid of that NG. Oh well. And we will NG attach the Vigoroth. It could be awkward, but we will. We'll go and get the Persian. I don't have any rescue stretches, so I'm going to have to attack with my Persians at some stage. We'll instruct. We'll see if we can get the Crushing Hammer this time. Nope, double tails. Maybe I don't add more hammers to the deck. Alright, well we're going to burn a DC as much as I don't want to, I think. Unless this gets me my switch. Which it's not going to. So, we'll go and get another Slakoth down. And we'll retreat out to the Persian. As much as I don't want to waste an energy like that, we'll just start smacking into this Goodra. Alright, did get me a draw supporter, so we'll instruct first. Persian does have my back here. Oh, that's not a card I wanted. So, Persian, get the KO. And you're only Vigoroth at the moment. I can't find myself into a Slaking. And that's a problem. And I can't thin this hand at all. I can use the Tate Liza to shuffle, so that could be a good idea. We could get rid of that Devoured Field straight away. So what are you going to do here? Use a Copycat. That's good for you. I think that's the second Copycat I've seen tonight. Making a comeback in these rogue decks. Alright, well Persian can go down. We will oust that stadium as well. We'll attach to the Slakoth. We shall shuffle. Still don't have my way into a Slaking at the moment. This is becoming a bit of a problem. And by a bit of a problem, I mean it's becoming a big problem. Ouch, that gets rid of... Okay, you're going to get rid of the Shrine of all things. Okay. Have some knee pads. We'll Erika's now. See what I get myself into. Okay, so I do finally have my way into my first Slaking. So the first of the Slakings are here. We are going to chuck a DC onto you. We're going to chuck the Shrine back out there. And Persian, go and get me another KO. There's a good draw support. So, I can not quite one-shot this. But he needs another field blower to be able to one-shot my Slaking. I do need Vigoroth up. I do need to start getting you guys up. If I run the Acerola play now, the issue is... Oh, he has to switch out again, I guess. At the moment I'm winning. Well, Acerola now. Well, Cynthia, I'm going to manual retreat out. And right here, we'll get rid of the Nest Ball and the Oranguru. And we'll go and get me another Vigoroth. Just because I need to start getting another one up. That's what's more important here. So, we will retreat to the Slaking. And we'll pitch. Force him to switch. Awesome. Gonna go second Tappy Lele down. So what are you going after here? Because I can do some Acerola-ing myself now. On the next turn if I need to. Pokemon Fan Club. It's a pity I can't one-shot this thing. But this is going to be another 2 prize cards if you can't get the KO here. And luckily this is only counting for 1 NG right now. Not that it really matters because I'm using the Acerola right here. So we're going to Acerola this thing up. And we're going to chuck this Vigoroth down. We are going to... Why have you got 120 damage on you? That was weird. And we will get you to a Vigoroth. We will Slakoth down. Don't need the knee pads on anyone just yet because I don't have a Slaking. So we do need the NG onto you. And for the moment, we are just going to pitch. Get 2 prize cards here. You're only hitting for 160 when I think about this. So 2 more prize cards, which is kind of nice. And just 2 KOs away. So this will hit for 160. I now need to go finding myself another Slaking. That's what's desperate now. In fact, I've got another Slaking with the Ultra Ball. So that's not a big deal. So right now we're DC onto the Vigoroth. And you've got to get another attacker up, which you've just about got it, so... Yeah, so we don't even need to use the Ultra Ball as such. We'll get rid of you. go and get a Slaking down. We do need to find the other Vigoroth, which I could go and get it with the Ultra Ball, but I kind of don't want to, because I don't really want to get rid of you guys. So we'll Cynthia right now. I'm okay with getting rid of you two to get it though. So Vigoroth down. I got 6 cards in deck. And I'm feeling pretty good about things. Do I want to... Yes, I do want to switch. And we will Oranguru here. Get me an extra pull. Gotta be careful with how many prize cards I've actually got left, but we'll pitch. I'm hoping it shouldn't matter too much. Got the Guzma, so yeah. So now Guzma's absolutely clutch. So I should be able to play around with that Guzma as long as you don't judge me or something like that. So I'm feeling really good about things now, because I can get to the one shot. I mean, you haven't healed anything from this Pokemon right now. We're only one prize card away, and we do have the Guzma to win. So pitch, and there we go. There's another win with the old Slaking DET. Yeah, I'll go first. Hello, Atukek, and welcome. One of these days, I'm going to get a hand that has a Meowth, a Slakoth, an Energy, and a Draw Supporter. And I'm going to be absolutely over the moon. Absolutely over the moon. Oh! Oh no, sorry, I don't have the Draw Support yet. I got a little bit too excited too quickly there. Have some knee pads. Have an Energy. We are going to Ultra Ball away the Counter Energy and the Guzma. And we're going to go and get ourselves a Oranguru. Just try and get some draw here. Come on, Draw Supporter. No, no Draw Support yet. Alright, that's awkward. Okay, we're done at the moment. I'm not going to be able to get any advantage out of that Brooklet Hill. Oh, what type of Greninja is this? I am really worried that this could be the coin flip Greninja. Really, really worried about it being a coin flip Greninja. Won't be happy if it is. Well, Vigoroth. Have another Energy. And we will switch to you. I don't reckon you're attacking this next turn. And it gives me a bit more value out of the Oranguru. We'll go a second Meowth down. We'll get another Slakoth onto the field. And we can actually Fury Swipes or Rage. We don't have any damage count, so Fury Swipes. Trip Tails, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like... Alright. It is what it is. It is what it is. Where are you going to put that damage? Onto the Slakoth. Alright. So, we'll Slaking down. We'll Crushing Hammer. 4 tails. 4 tails. And no draw supporters. This game does not like me at the moment. It really doesn't like me. I wish, like, what would make this card good is if I got to choose which Pokemon had to be brought up front. That would make this card good. And also getting some kind of luck. I just had to hit it for some amount of damage and I had the KO. Some amount of damage. The RNG today is not being kind. 4 tails so far. Yeah, get some chip damage. I don't mind that. Oh. One shocked. Apparently I still can't find myself a draw supporter. We'll just pitch. We'll get the prize card here at least. Alright, so he's going to bring the Greninja up front. No draw support again. I'm halfway through the deck. Like, I haven't found a single draw support. I have 10 of them. You can have the Slakoth up front. Oh, I probably should have put Meowth, really. Okay. If you undo that, we'll just attack with the Persian for a little bit. In fact, we're probably not attacking with this Persian for a little bit. Unless I Tate Liza switch. Which we might just do that. Because an extra 60 damage, like, yeah, let's Tate Liza switch to the Persian. I know that's my first draw support, but I'm feeling okay with that. Check the Vigoroth down to you. I'm okay just to hold for the moment. So empty threat. Chip in on this Greninja. And now you're within range of my Slaking. So you're going to chuck a couple of damage counters somewhere. Onto the Slaking. And that's your G expert too, so okay with that. Get rid of the Persian for me, that's good. And I get a couple of prize cards here. Got a Lillie, nice. That will come in clutch. I think, rather than stretchering, I've got to think about how clutch is the stretcher here. Possibly clutch. It's my only stretcher for the game. Otherwise I might end up having to attack with Persians. We are going to burn the stretcher. We're going to go and get a Slaking. Maximise the Lillie pool. And just make sure that you're out of range of anything too exciting. We'll get an Instruct while we're here. Got another Shrine to oust the stadium if I need to. Got some more knee pads. Got a Persian. And at the moment, we're just going to pitch. Get rid of that Greninja. Get a couple of prize cards here. And see what else you've got happening after that. So we've got a Crushing Hammer, another DCE. So we can start powering up the Slaking on the bench. Brooklet Hill. It looks like you might have bricked up. That's just rude. What wouldn't he want lost? Quagsire, probably. Crushing Hammer. Is that 5 tails now? I'm pretty sure that's 5 tails now. Have yourself a DCE. And we'll Guzma back. And we'll go and get this Quagsire, because I really don't think you want Quagsire gone. And we'll just pitch. Get rid of that Quagsire. Got a second Oranguru. So yeah, on the whole, not adding any more of these hammers, I think it's a very good decision because my luck is just... it's not good. I mean, you're seeing it. It is not good right now. We'll Pokecoms away the Meowth and go get that Vigoroth out. We will chuck the counter energy onto you for the moment. Don't want an S-Ball for anything. Not particularly. Maybe a Meowth. We'll get a Meowth out. And we'll instruct. Another Shine, just out stadium if I need to. We'll pitch. And just one prize card away. So that top deck of yours is going to have to be clutch. From here, it's going to have to be absolutely clutch. And it's not. Alright, Slaking, my man. Got the win. Well done. And it is time to rate this deck. So, starting with damage here, the 150, it's really nice. It KOs pretty much all, not quite all, but all non-GX Pokemon, and it puts a fair chunk into GX Pokemon. Now, if they are a lower GX Pokemon in the HP, and we can get a Shrine and maybe Shrine in the background after we've hit it and sent it to the bench, it'd be kind of hilarious to see it go down that way, and that was what I was kind of hoping for to happen. But yeah, with the GX Pokemon, you're really two-shotting, so for me, the damage, 8 out of 10. The defense side of things, well, that's where this deck shines. If you can get the Slaking up with 180 HP, give him some knee pads here, that's 230 HP effectively. This is a tank for one prize card. They've got to hit for 230 HP. And if they don't, and we've got another Slaking pretty much ready to roll, and we Acerola, that's a huge amount of resources they've had to spend to chip into that Slaking for us to Acerola it up, and then start smashing in with the new Slaking, which is kind of hilarious. So the defense, that's where this deck shines. One prize card, 230 HP effectively. It is a 10 out of 10. The reliability, we are a slow build deck, okay? If we're up against a speedy deck that can just smash through, we could be in a little bit of trouble. But if we do get that bit of time to get Slakings up and get the defense going, it's okay. Alright, we're a real energy hungry deck as well, which is a bit of an issue. But yeah, the reliability, it's a slow build and it's difficult to get this thing going, so it's a 6 out of 10 for me. So overall, what do I think? I'm happy that we got a deck list that worked with this. We are pretty effective against slower build decks ourselves. We're probably hoping to get stage 2 matchups, so that way we can pick off their little babies with our Meowth and Persian in the early game while we're just setting up a tank in the background. So that's what we're really hoping for with this deck. But overall, a 7 out of 10.